as the crowd. Look to cheer on their hometown son. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Nuggets in Denver. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Doncic. Here's Adams. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Doncic.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Yes, that goes in.
So difficult to stick with Leonard cutting off the pick and roll. One of his bread and butter moves.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Middleton. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Doncic right side. And Doncic throws it down.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And he gets the bucket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Here's Adams. Doncic outside. Kick out to Adams. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night. And the technical free throw is good.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you could check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release. And you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Now here's Middleton. After Luka Doncic's miss. Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Here's Covington. Doncic outside. From about 19 feet. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
For three, Middleton. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from three, that's huge. I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The Wizards working the ball around now. Thompson inside the line. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Vucevic. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Suns. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing. And here's Vucevic. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Murray surveying the D. Rebound by the Suns.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The Wizards with the lead. Ross with a wide open look. It's Clark with the rebound. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Doncic. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Thompson from long range. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 9.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Poke loose. Doncic with the steal. Goes up. And Doncic throws it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Valanciunas inside. Basket counts.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Now here's Levine, following the miss by DeRozan. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis and LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good, Levine.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Here's DeRozan from 12 feet out. And here we go. Washington fast break. Leonard with the ball. Levine on the follow. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Back to Wood. And Levine with the block. Wizards passing it around. Got that one up quick. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Leonard on the wing. From deep, Cauley Stein grabs the ball. To stop the run. And DeRozan. Here we go. And the layup is up and in. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, and DeRozan is a tough assignment, able to fend off contact as well on that drive. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Suns trail by 7. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Van Vliet. For 3, Middleton. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Middleton's got 16 points.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a sitter who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And Leonard gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Suns. They trail by 14. To the paint. Pass to Thompson. 7-foot shot. And he overshot that one, missing. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Kicks it down to Middleton. Outside, Levine. Good D by Covington.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the end one, and this time they're not backing off.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
One more time, give him a hand.
1:27 left in the first half of the game. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Doncic. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And it goes down 2 points. 12 points for Zach LaVine.
And that's exceptional body control from LaVine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
Now here's Doncic. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Shooting one. And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And blessed with high-level explosiveness, LaVine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
Now, here's Clark. Lock at 6. And Grant now top of the key. Here's Doncic. They shoot again. And there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
Here's Anthony. And Adams sends it back. And he gets it back. Here's Murray. No good on the last second attempt there.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Suns trail by 11. Down low. And Adams with the slam.
I don't know if you can have a guy that size be a surprising threat on the pick and roll, but Adams can catch the ball and finish through traffic.
And it's Vucevic missing. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Washington calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Adams. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Inside. And Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And that one drops.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. For three, Covington. Great D that time for Middleton.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And he's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop him.
Adams. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver.
And Seattle, right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Clark outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Suns have gone 1 for 2 in the night so far from the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you think about with everything that's going on in Klay Thompson's career and the surrounding talent that he's had with him, he still goes out and takes care of his business as a defensive stopper and takes tremendous pride in what he can do offensively.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Suns trail by 7. Outside DeRozan. Over Levine. Stein trying to free himself up. Again, Phoenix.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
Pass to Grant. Stolen by Middleton. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's 17 points for Kawhi Leonard. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Washington calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Murray with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Valanciunas. They get it again. And Covington sends it back. And it's Tice in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Misses off the right iron. Suns trail by 5. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Ross. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Valanciunas in the high post. To the middle. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
The Suns shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And it's tied up with that one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Deep 2 from Murray. Stein grabs the board.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Lead away. For the lead. Grant outside. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Phoenix ahead, leading by 3. 2K Sports, back to Phoenix after this. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Wizards trailed by 3. Murray outside. Up top, Valanciunas. basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
And here's DeRozan. Has to Cauley-Stein. Count that bucket.
Well, the evolution of Cauley-Stein on display here. You can see steadily growing confident in these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Oh, Van Vliet puts up a three. DeRozan with the rebound. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Yep, it counts. DeRozan's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
There's a quiet intensity that Kawhi Leonard brings to both ends of the floor, a defensive menace, and it's amazing to watch him just how disruptive he can be when he's guarding the 1, 2, 3, or even 4-man and messing up offensive scheme. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Covington with the steal. Goes back up. Out to DeRozan. Again, Phoenix.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Leonard.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Timeout called. The Suns. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach talk to the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Leonard's got a big focus.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Doncic. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Adams. It counts. And the foul. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Steven Adams does all of the dirty work. I mean, all of it. A defensive anchor and continues to play with tremendous energy on a nightly basis.
Suns lead by 3. And DeRozan throws it down.
Always got to keep your eyes up. Make sure you see open teammates, and Clay did it that time.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now, here's Doncic. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Vucevic.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Thompson. It's DeRozan with the drive. Here's Adams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Well, Adams with the make-them-pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Adams nails both of them. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan pulls it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. That's to Vucevic, to the inside. Van Vliet. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for Washington. And Doncic, here we go. It's over Van Vliet. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. Left side, Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The strength in that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A try by Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game. Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Such a difficult guy to keep up with, but also have a conversation with. Leonard, sometimes all you can do is foul.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they tied up.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
When you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. And when DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
That is world class.
Let's see that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Thompson. Here's Doncic. Come!
Doncic decides he wants to take over, and it's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 23 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Leonard with no one around. It falls! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Doncic left side.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen.